Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the daily wrap for what was Monday, July 1st, 2024. That is right. We are officially now into the second half of the year. And today was an interesting day of variety for sure on DSPGaming. We did get back to full-time gaming today after yesterday's React Day. Um, so what was I up to? On the first stream, we talked all about what it's going to be like heading into the second half of the year and what everyone can expect during the summertime. There were a few different news stories to cover. One of which about the really ballsy statement of a Nintendo executive about the production of the Switch 2, which I really thought was very bold but actually needed. Some good, strong leadership, I felt, and other things as well. So, good podcast today. And then we jumped into Street Fighter 6. Now, the whole premise of today was that I was moving Street Fighter 6 from a night stream to a day stream. So I would have more time to play, more time to warm up, time to take breaks instead of just playing constantly to every three or maybe few sets with people to take a break and talk with the chat and 5 minutes of back and forth with them, some shout outs for contributions and the like. I started playing casual play. I did horribly. Like, no exaggeration. I felt like I was incredibly sluggish. I don't know why, but I just felt very sluggish. And I'm playing and I'm like, I think this is a symptom of the fact that I don't play enough. When I'm only playing Street Fighter every 3 or more days, I kind of lose that feeling, that reaction, that muscle memory. I played casual play for about 45 minutes, and after about 45 minutes, I started getting back into it and playing better. I'm also trying to utilize some new things that I saw top players doing with combos and certain things. And it's hard because I'm trying to learn these combos, and it's just like a lot of like muscle memory. And again, I'm not playing enough to get the muscle memory. Like, if I hit someone with a low medium punch, I have to do a different combo than if I hit them with a low medium kick. It's actually different inputs and everything. And I'm like, it's hard to remember. It's hard, you know what I mean? Especially because you do the move, you don't know if it's gonna hit or not. So anyway, I played for about 90 minutes of casual play. And finally I said, we gotta get to ranked now. So I started with ranked, and I'll be honest tonight, it was very frustrating. Today, this stream, I felt like I was either mistiming stuff constantly, or my inputs were dropping, or both. And the problem is, you just don't know. When you're playing a fighting game like this online, it could legit be dropping inputs. There was one time I just double jumping medium punch is a standard juggle with Bison. I've done it now probably 50 or more times, and it works. This one time I do it, only one punch comes out, not the second. The entire round is over because of it. I'm like, try to block things on reaction. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it just freezes and it won't block. It's as if my character's inputs are completely dropped and I can't block on reaction anything. I can't explain that. Basic combos, they come out a lot. All of a sudden, they just won't come out for no reason. Causes me the match. Like I have a round beat. Low, medium, standing medium, low, medium, EX scissors. Instead, it gives me low, medium, standing medium, no medium, EX A. And I lose. Well, and it's frustrating. I at this point, it's to the point where like I know what I want to do. I just can't get it to come out. And that's more frustrating than, say, being outplayed and outmatched and someone just knowing the game and destroying you because you just don't have enough knowledge. I have the knowledge. It's not working. Like, I'm trying to do stuff and it's not happening. Now, a couple matches did feel bad, like I was underwater. I think that was the net code, okay? Not every match felt like that. I don't think it's the input delay anymore. We have eliminated the input delay problem for as much as we can on PS5. But at this point, I mean, it's a combination of factors. It's probably me. It's probably netcode dropping inputs. It could be the joystick. I'm starting to question the joystick at this point because we are eliminating systematically every factor that it could possibly be. And I'm still having issues with execution. I'm still having issues with drop combos, drop moves. I don't get it. I was planning on hopefully hitting Master today with Bison. At the end of today's stream, I only got 150 points. So I'm still at 5-star diamond. Luckily, I didn't go down, but I only have 150 extra points. So I think I was like at 24, 150. I think now I'm at like 24, 280 something or 290 something. Okay. I take it back. I think I was like 24, 125, and I'm at like 24, 290 something. So I got like 150 points with 3 hours of gameplay. Now, admittedly, only half of that was ranked, but still, the point is I should be climbing at a better rate than this. I was very, very disappointed with how today went. And even people watching, they're just like, we don't know, because I was taking breaks. I only got heated at the very end of the stream when there was no time for a break because it was the end of the stream. But I was taking breaks. I was talking with the chat. It wasn't like, oh, he's just getting so angry and upset, and that's why he's dropping inputs. They just drop. And I'm just like, how do you prove what's going on? You can't. I'm not scientifically monitoring my joystick thing, inputs and shit. So I have no idea. I don't even know if it's just a bad day, All I can do is push forward positively and hope that if I commit myself to this, that I will hit master with Bison sooner rather than later, and that hopefully things don't keep falling apart like that. Like, an entire stream, 3+ hours of gameplay, only like 150 points gained is awful, okay? Atrocious. I need to do better than that, right? So anyway, the other factor was that for some odd reason, I'm not kidding you now, this was the least supported Street Fighter 6 stream I've done in like all year. For some odd reason, people just didn't support it. Very few super chats. I think like 1 or 2 memberships, and less than, I think it was like $20 in tips. So again, this is not like end of the world, but it confuses me because the whole point was like, people were like, you're too heated when you're playing. We want you to have a better situation. Play on a day stream. Take breaks. So I listened to all the feedback, and people apparently didn't enjoy it enough to support it. I don't know what else to do about that. I'm doing my best to get better. I'm sorry the inputs dropped. It really did frustrate me as much as you, I'm sure. I want to get him to master. It's a slow process right now with the way that things are reacting and everything, okay? I'm going to hope this isn't a pattern, because the intention here was to start playing Street Fighter more as daytime streams. Excuse me. So I can get more gameplay in and get better, because I feel like I'm not playing enough. So that's why I want to do it as day streams, but I need to do it that I'm going to get support. I don't know what happened. So I guess we'll see moving forward what happens, okay? So honestly, the Street Fighter stream, it wasn't a disaster because I didn't lose points, but at the same time, it was very, very disappointing from what I was hoping, okay? The night stream was Riven Remastered on my mini PC. At first, we did have some technical issues. First of all, it tried to boot in 4K. That was a bad idea. So then I got it to boot in 1080p, and the good news is we were able to get it to run decently on my mini PC. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's kind of middle of the road. It's definitely not super crisp. There's a little bit of blurriness. It's low textures, essentially, to try to get it to run at a high frame rate. It's using this ASR, FSR. It's using some technology. Excuse me. Something ASIS technology it's using to basically make it look smoother. So if I turn this off, it's choppy as hell, but it's like crisp, good graphics, but very choppy. If I turn it on, it's a little bit blurrier, but it's like 60 frames, okay? So anyway, Riven, what do I think of the game? I played it for a little over 2 hours tonight. Slower start, I would say, but man, once I started getting into it, exploring and finding stuff, I like it. If you want to know the truth, I like it more than Myst. Like, Myst was all right, but kind of confined, I would say. And then it had some really confusing areas. This, so far, the first 2.5 hours, were there confusing things I didn't understand at first? Yes, but at the same time, I'm having a great time with it. Like, I'm actually really enjoying myself. And just the areas are so different. Like, there's different islands you go to, and each one having a different theme and finding some cool stuff kind of in each one. On one area, I found a hidden log that rotates and turns into a telescope, and you see something shining on a beach. So you remember, okay, when I go to that island with a bunch of trees, look on the beach. The end of the night, I'm on the beach. Oh, yeah. Go down there, I find a whole item that now allows me to solve puzzles. I'm like, this is so cool. Now, the narrative is very long-winded. It continues right from the narrative of the first game, Myst. So if you didn't play Myst, you have no idea what the hell's going on. And I'm doing my best to, make it entertaining for the audience. Some people will like this style of game. Some people definitely will not, and they'll find it incredibly boring. This is definitely a late-night chill stream style game. I would not be playing this during a day stream. It would not retain interest. But overall, I had a great time. By the end of the night, I was like, dude, I opened up 2 big areas. One goes to this, like, village, and the other goes to this, like, mine cart track that goes to, like, a jungle. And I'm like, this is all so neat. I can't wait to do it. And I ran out of time. I was like, oh, I can't do it now. I was like, I want to do it, but I can't do it right now. So I'm actually excited for the next session of Riven. And get this, Riven got more support than Street Fighter today. We got more super chats, more legit members, and actually more tips. I hit the $50 tips goal tonight. So Riven doing better than Street Fighter. I mean, would I have ever predicted that? No, but it just did. We had a great chill time. I'm happy with how it went. I'm looking forward to more later this week. Okay, so check it out. You'll see the Riven videos. Let me know what you think of the quality. Obviously, I can't go high quality. It sucks. I'm on a mini PC, right? I don't have a good high quality PC to play it on, but for what it is, it's running well. I think it's running decently. For this kind of game, it works. I'm pleased with that performance. I can't wait for more. All right, so this is a shortened streaming week. Tomorrow is actually my final consecutive streaming day. Wednesday is my day off this week. So tomorrow, it's going to be a chill level 1 podcast. It's going to be more Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree. I'm really excited for this one because we just opened up the whole northwestern part of the map. And now we're going to be able to explore it all and see what's there. I only rode through it really briefly and grabbed the map. But now we can actually thoroughly explore this area and see what we can find. So I'm looking forward to doing that tomorrow and going from there and see what else we find and we do. And then tomorrow night is more Stardew Valley, which will be great. We're actually about to have the first thunderstorm of the game. People are saying it's like the best time to fish, apparently. And you can get tons and tons of great rare fish. We'll probably talk about where to fish. I actually did craft a couple items to restore my stamina, so I can just keep fishing all day long. And we'll see where else it takes us tomorrow night for the Stardew Chill stuff to end the streaming week. Okay, so great stuff. Great streaming day. Had a ton of fun. Good variety of stuff. Sorry I didn't make the progress I wanted in Street Fighter, but at least we didn't go backwards, which is a plus, obviously. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow to end it all till we get back here on Thursday. All right. So thank you all. See you tomorrow morning for a fun podcast and a great full day of gameplay. Have a good night. Peace out. See you soon.